So for this final video, what I'd like to do is show you what I have in Unity right now and show you how I got to doing it. Now, as I've shown you on the previous videos, I made the bitmaps in the ratio of 24 pixels to units. That's not completely important, at least for the purpose of this demo, but it's nice to have everything looking good on the camera. I'll show you now. If I hit play, you can see that you can clearly see the pixels, the characters animating. I'll show you in a second. Now, we made the animations on the previous, but because I've got a free script for my character online, and I'll show you where you can get it, you just go into Google, right? And you Google either GitHub 2D Platform Gamer or Prime31, and you get this result, Prime31 Character Controller 2D. You go in there to that page, and to your right you see download zip. Download that zip and you'll get all the files from the example. Now, I've made available on the course another zip file containing only the two scripts that you'll use, which is the character controller and the demo scene. You get this into your Unity project by either creating a scripts folder, dragging them in here, and then you select both of these and you drag both of these onto your character. Oh, sorry. You get them on your scripts folder right here, which I made, and then you drag them onto your character that you can find on the hierarchy. Okay, so this is our little character, and there's really almost nothing you need to configure. There's one thing I needed to configure, which was to make my character be on the layer ground. If the layer ground isn't there, just add a new one. You know, type in ground and click enter. And I went to my back and made my back be on the default layer. That's all. And also added a couple of box colliders, which you can see here as a green. I'm not sure if you can see this on the video, but there's a green box. It's just a 2D box collider, and you get these by just going to add component and typing in box or 2D box collider, and it will show up. Just click that, and then you configure the dimensions, and you're set. I also have one on my character, just on the feet. You can see it there. So that's where it collides with the ground. And on my scripts for the character, what I have is, this is the character controller. And in here, what you need to say is you need the platform mask to be, well, not everything, but the default, at least the default, okay? So I have the default, I have all the others on almost by default, but just use that and it'll work. It'll start colliding with the ground. And the beautiful thing about the script is that it already expects you to have specific animations. So the idle, the run, and the jump. And you can see those here in the animator. And the funny thing is I don't even have any transitions. Now let me show you one more thing that I did, was that I didn't have a jump animation. As you saw, we made an attack animation. So I went on and made one jump animation myself. Let me show you here on the sprite editor. So all I did was just create an animation with the guy squatting just a little bit and then raising his arms. I added some detail for the hair, but that's really just for, you know, small details. It doesn't really matter. So you save this image, and Unity imports it automatically back in. And the animation that you had named attack, I renamed to jump, and I went and put it in the animator controller. So now when I hit play, let's see how this will look. You can see my character animating, doing his idle animation. And when I move it, he does the run animation. You can change the values of the speed. And when I hit the top, the up arrow, he jumps and plays the jump animation. He also collides with the top, as you saw there. It bumps his head on the thing. And I made the platform a little too high, so he can't really jump on it. But maybe on the script, if you allow me a little bit more of your time, maybe on the script I can say how high you can jump. So maybe jump high, let's try 5, see how that works. Yeah, there we go. We can now jump onto the top platform. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed making this. This was a lot of fun. And I'm really happy to see it in a game. That's, I think, the purpose of everything, is to get everything to look alive in a video game. Thank you so much for being there.